Hi everyone, it's Wendy. I am back on to show you another journal I have finished from using all the bits and pieces that I got from the challenge that I had. I think this is number 3 now. Oh, I'm so happy. I'm really pleased with this one. I have got a couple of added things in here, like a bit of cardboard and that I'd put in from my own stash. And the cover is actually 2 pieces. It's got this on the front and then this one on the back, and these 2 pieces of material came from this really old patchwork skirt that I had picked up from the op shop about a couple of years ago, and I'm finally getting around to using it. So the cover, I have used an old children's storybook that had it only had a small spine, but it was really stiff, the spine, and the front and the back pages were very flexible, so I thought this is pretty good. It's a pretty good cover to use for this, because the way I've done it, to close it, I've put 2 eyelets in the back and 2 eyelets in the front, and I have thread an old red shoelace through both of them. And when I done the cover, I actually left an inch on the front and the back, so that however full it gets, it will still have those pages and whatever will still have a little bit of protection, and the cover can actually fold around the bulkiness of the journal. And I've used a little bit of my lace up the top here, and some of this red and white ribbon just on the seam there where I joined the 2 together, and just for decoration on the back and on the front edge. And it's got 2 signatures that I've sewn in down there, and I've also put, the only thing I haven't done is I haven't made a little dangle charm to come off the side of it. So I have got an eyelet there for it, but I just haven't got round to that yet. I've been trying to just get on top of everything and finish my swaps and everything before I go away on holidays. So it closes just with this really pretty red shoelace. It's like a pinky red shoelace, and those 2 just pull out there, and you just leave it sitting there in the bottom. So I'll show you through it. It's rather chunky because I have gone and added some fibres and everything to tags that I've put in there, but it turned out rather cool. You can see around the top, around the edge of the top and all the way around, I've actually sewn it. See the stitching there and all the way around. That's actually sewn all the way around on the cover, which was a challenge in itself. I thought my sewing machine was going to have a little heart attack. It was made because the cover's rather, even though it's bendable, it's still rather solid, heavy cardboard. Okay, so I've got just a plain pocket in the front that had been sent to me, and the coffee dyed papers were mine, and I just added a few little bits of washi and done just put some little bits of bits and pieces of ephemeron and sewed those on there on that page. And then over here I've got a pocket behind an envelope, and then a little journaling card in the envelope, and decorated the pockets with some napkin on book paper that was sent. And I tried to use a few more of the napkins in this one for decoration. So I've got a piece of napkin just down here underneath one of Meg's stamps, and just a little tuck spot up there. And this is the back of an envelope. So that's the envelope there that flips out. And it's been sewn onto this page here. So I've got another envelope and a tag that I had made, and then that one flips out, and I have another tag put in here. Such a pretty little tag that Ginny had made me. And this envelope and that green paper there was from Sue of Art Time. And a bit of washi tape there from Amanda, and just made a journaling card out of that from Mel, and a doily. And I have sewn the pages together again. That was a wonderful idea from Bonnie and Clive. So they're upright. This is music sheet from Marsha, I think. Jesus is Calling. And then on the back of this one here, I've put one of the bags and made a little pocket at the front. So I've got that tag sitting in there, and just a couple of more of the tags made out of the napkins in that pocket. And some paper, and another, oh no, I stuck that all down. Just another stamp from Meg. Some offcut of that one. This is just more paper napkin down. And I have put in just a couple of my little dangly charms, the altered paper clips. And they just come off. How? Oh, it's stuck. There we go. They just come off like that. And this is another envelope that you can journal on if you wanted. And I just put that piece of writing paper from Sue in the back of it. And Sue is from Art Time on YouTube. So if you haven't seen Sue's channel, you should go over there and have a look at it. It's absolutely awesome. She does some great mixed media work. And just a strip here for decoration, and this was off the back of an envelope. I think it came from Grace, and then just a bit more of the napkin and some stitching down the side. That back on there, my little dangle. And then on this side here, the flap for the envelope is just a little tuck spot with another tag I made. This is just a piece of colouring book page that I just put in there just to add a few more pages. This here, the birdie, this napkin is so pretty with the little birds on it. And then I just sewn on some washi tape and some ribbon, and a bit more washi there. This part here is an envelope, a brown paper bag envelope there, and I've put a bit of washi on it and put those two cards on from Krista in there. And then I've also left the back of it open so I can put another tag or something in there. And I just glued this little note paper on here just so that you've got a journaling spot. And then over here we've got another side pocket with just a couple of more tags. And the tags I've used the napkins on, and just some of my my mixed media paper for the backing. And there's this little envelope here that has been covered in napkin as well. I've got a little butterfly. I haven't done anything with the centre of the signatures yet. I'll most probably just put a couple of little punched hearts out or something like that. And this was the leftover piece of paper that I had from Melinda's envelope. It's just so cool. I just had to put it somewhere in here. And I thought it went really good, the green with the pink. And then just a little corner tuck spot down there with this little tag, follow your heart. And this is the back of the envelope, another napkin tag, and another one of Meg's stamps with this tag in this side pocket, Appreciate Beauty. That was from Marsha, that tag. It's beautiful. And oh, I haven't put anything in here. There's a couple of the bigger ones that I'm still in the process of making some journaling tags or cards for, and sewn on a bit of ribbon down here, some more colouring in book pages. That was just a little paper clip that I haven't got anything attached to yet. This note paper was from Marsha, and I've just done that as a little lift up. And this here's some washi from Amanda Christina, and oh, my eyes just got all itchy. And this paper here that's covering the book page is from Melinda. It's so pretty, those peacocks, even in just the black and white. I love black and white. And then here, where I've sewn on this paper to keep this book page upright, I've just got a bit of washi and also just an offcut of lace up there. So you can still either stick a picture there or maybe stick just a journaling spot or something. That paper. I don't know what I was going to do here. I think I was actually going to tie those together, but it was like an offcut of some of the fibres I was using for the tags. So maybe I can just glue that together or something. I think I stuck it in there for a bit of decoration, but I haven't done anything else with it yet. And this is just a journaling spot with a lace flower, some more stitching, and the dimensional butterfly there, a bit of my washi tape up there, another strip of the napkin with some lace down the side, and a bit of ribbon sewn on this side here. So that was the first signature, and this is the second one where I've just put a bit of washi on and some just little scrap lace, and then put this flower and a little heart on the top of it. I'll bring it up so I think you can see. Yeah. And then a little top tuck up there with another napkin tag, and I left these papers just plain. I don't know, like if you're working in it, maybe you'd want to read it. I would. If I was bored, I'd read that over and over again. Or you could just cover it up and, you know, with a lined paper or something, and do some journaling over it. See, I'd leave that as it was and journal down the sides here, maybe stick a strip of washi or something on the side. But that's so pretty there, that picture. These were tales told in Czechoslovakia, and a little what is it, baby white flower there. It's so pretty. And a bit more washi, and this is another colouring book page. I'm finally worked out what to do with this colouring book, the ones that I had been given, and they had the bits of colour already put in them, which this one is the pink, and I also had one that had green, bits of green all over it, and I don't know, it just bugs me. I didn't think that I would use them just to colour them in, because they've already got these bright colours in them, so I thought good idea just to make a page in a journal. And then on this one here we've got an envelope, and this one here, life is what happens to us while we are making other plans, which is true. You always seem to start doing something and then you've got to stop because of life. Who was that from? Did I write that on there? No, I didn't. Dear, I'm not sure now. It might have been Barbara or Krista. I'm not sure. Okay, sorry ladies. And then over here, got some washi tape, and this part down here, this pocket I made, was actually off somebody's envelope. Please do not bend, with the bird on it, and I just stuck a flower there. And that tag there. And then on this page here, I've got another strip left over from Melinda's, and the little bag, and I just put, pardon me, these stamps here because I had the red on this page and I just wanted to bring a bit more red besides that bit up there onto this page. So I left the outside where I'd ripped it, where it had been ripped off the envelope, which looks pretty cool. Like, it's a nice bright page, and you've got plenty of room for journaling on there. And then I have another pocket here that was made and sent to me, and it's so pretty. It's got all these lovely little sparkling flatbacks on it, and it's just got some extra journaling paper in it. Every day holds the possibility of a miracle, Elizabeth David, and it's a double folded pocket. And then this one is good friends don't let you do stupid things alone, which is so true. Okay, and an awesome little tag that was made and already left in that envelope there. Made just a little decoration up there, some more of the colouring book page. That little embellishment I think came from Sue, I'm not sure, and just the offcuts of this envelope, this napkin page that I'd made into a couple of pockets. They're just the offcuts there and up there. And just a tag I made, and we've got a doily and a little envelope down here with one of the really little gorgeous tags. And the envelope was from Helen. And another pocket I've made here with some of the napkin tags. And I didn't really worry about matching up the colours for the threads. I just, this is the first one I've done with putting all the threads in for quite a while. I used to do it before, but then I was in a couple of swaps and the ladies were telling me, you know, try not to put too many threads in it because it makes it too bulky to post. So I kind of like stopped doing it for a while. But I miss doing it because I think the fun part of trying to finish the journal is actually just putting bits and pieces together so that, you know, whoever uses the journal, they can change it if they want to, but if they don't want to, there's something already there. I hope that made sense. And just another piece of the music sheet, and then this napkined envelope here with that tag. And then I was looking for a flower to put here, and I think I'd used them all up, so I'll still keep looking. I might have to just make one of my own and put there. And this sheet here was an already made envelope, and I just put the napkin tags. There's one there and the birdie one up the back there. I left it opened at the top, and that's the centre of the second signature, the little flower. Oh, what have I done? Little flowers come up, got crushed. And this is the other side of the envelope that I'd made into a pocket. And we've got a little tuck spot up there with just a journaling card and the sewn on pages together here. And on this side I've put some washi tape and the green envelope and another napkin tag, and I put this one here as a little bottom tuck spot with another napkin tag. And the paper doily, I actually had cut the paper doily in half so that I could use like half in the front signature and half in this back signature. So they're good for like sticking a picture on, and then you've still got a spot to journal on. And this one here is just held on with a paper clip, and I've just rounded the edges on a couple of those journaling spots that they were actually in the big paper, and they had quite a few different travel journaling things that you could write on, and that was an envelope. And I've just stuck one of the brown paper pockets on there and just put a couple of those little trip information tags in there and decorated it with one of the half plain cards. Now I've got to try and get this back on. Okay, that's on. And then over here have a pocket that I made with another paper napkin card, a bit of the washi tape that Amanda Scott Burton had sent me, another colouring book page. We're getting to the end now. Made another pocket here and just layered up a flower and put a couple of those textured tags in there. Was that from Krista? I'm not sure now. Dear, I'm terrible memory wise sometimes. I never forget a face, but I always forget names. And this here that I've made into a side pocket is the front of a card, and it said Merci, and I just put a couple of little tags there in that one, and then I've just got another one of my dangle beads there, some washi tape, colouring book page, just a strip of paper up there, and this graph paper was from Joy. The 3 golden hairs of Grandfather Know-All. So that's on there. And another little envelope from Helen with one of these little journaling spots. Wherever you go, go with all your heart, Confucius. They're rather cute, those. It's a good idea to have that stamped on there. And the back page is, I just put a strip of material that I'd had laying around on my table from another project, and just glued on a cactus from the napkin, and that's it. And to strengthen the spine up down here, I've actually got a piece of calico, and it's underneath the front and the back covers. And that's the back. So yay, Wendy. I just love it. Look at all these fibres. They just make me happy. Seeing all fibres coming out of a journal just really, really makes me happy. Okay, and then just to close it up, you just thread that one through there and that one through there, and it's easy to thread because it was actually a shoelace. And then you can just pull them down together and tie a bow, just like that. And you can pull it down as tight as you like. See, I've made that rather bulky there, but that's okay. I think when it gets used, it's going to be a lot more bulkier. Okay everyone, so that's my third journal out of the items that people had sent me for my challenge that I recently had. And I think I'm slowly running out of, not slowly, but I seem to be running out of actual pages to put in them, but I still have quite a lot of bits and pieces of ephemera, so hopefully I can still get another couple made up before it's all used. And that is like a challenge for me, to hopefully use every single piece that had been sent to me. Alright, so I hope you enjoyed my journal. This one is just, oh, I just love it, as well as the other ones. And somewhere down the track I most probably will have another giveaway and put the journals that I made up, and somebody could pick one of them. So far I have that one, and I'll just get the other one because it's just behind me. So far I have made these two journals. I still got to make a dangly for this, so I mustn't forget that. I might do it. I've kind of like caught up on everything now, so before I go away on holidays this Sunday, so I might have time to make some sort of dangly charm for that one there. So I've got these two done, but you won't be getting this one. This was my first one, and I just loved this one with my box. No way knowing anybody gonna have that. That's this one's gonna be mine. Oh dear, I can't wait to start using this. It's gonna be so awesome. Okay, so that's them so far, the three journals that I've made, all similar but different, if you can understand that. Okay, so that's it. That's my big one I'm taking away. That's the other one that I'd made, and then there's this recent one here. So thank you all so very, very much. I am so really enjoying making these journals from the stuff that you had sent me. Okay, well that's it. I shall catch you all later. Yep, that's it. Bye bye.